Wala si Laurel, parehas si Hani lang.
I'm very glad to be back in the Philippines, here in Manila. I was here in early May, and I was impressed then with the things that President Aquino and her cabinet and government were doing. The Tokyo donors meeting, the Philippine economic team presented a program that's a further step in progress, and the efforts in the military to improve and reform and provide a military that can give the Philippine government real security.
We have a tennis meeting.
Got my swim this morning, so I feel a little low.
There must be awfully busy these days. It's a good place for it. It's a nice pool.
Yeah, got a terrific
With
pool.
a sunken bar.
Just what you need at 6:30 in the morning. Okay, I think that's
Thank you.
more than enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why don't we sit down?
Thank you.
Making our remarks after the signing.
Signing here. For colleagues, excellent signature.
Secretary Shultz, Ambassador Bosworth, distinguished members of the U.S. delegation headed by Secretary Shultz, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Vice President, and in your role as Foreign Minister, my colleague and friend, I appreciate the chance to be here and to sign this agreement with you. And I agree with all of the sentiments that you expressed, that in a sense, this, among other things that we're doing, symbolizes. The agreement we've signed will provide funds directly to support the Philippine government's budget at a time when the country is confronting a severe fiscal crisis. The $200 million provided in this agreement represents money previously appropriated, whose disbursement has been accelerated on an exceptional basis to be available to the Aquino administration. I might say when I was here a little over a month ago, we discussed this, and one of your requests was that we work hard to accelerate this disbursement, and that's something that we have done. It will help the government in its ongoing efforts to restore essential services and programs in the rural areas where the majority of the Filipino people live and work. And as you know, it's pointed toward the areas of agriculture, of health, and of education. We'll also give the government some breathing room, was the phrase that people used when I was here before, the need for some breathing room. In fact, I think that was a phrase you used with the president in your meeting in Bali with him. Some breathing room while it takes the steps necessary to bring about economic growth and renewed business confidence. This agreement and the recently signed $35 million PL-480 agreement represent the initial steps in fulfilling the President's commitment to provide an assistance package of $505 million. We are taking necessary measures to make available the remaining portions of the assistance. I can say to you that the $150 million pledge the President made to Mrs. Aquino is well received in our Congress, and I'm even more confident than I was a month or so ago when we talked about it that it will pass. The U.S. Agency for International Development will be sending an official to Manila in July to discuss with the Philippine government how this can best be done, that is, the making available the additional portions of the assistance in the most expeditious way possible. So I'm here to sign this agreement, but really to say how firmly we support the new government of President Aquino and the things that you are doing to revitalize the political, the economic, and the security processes here in the Philippines.
Well, thank you. Let me thank you.
Looks like we're going to have a traditional toast.
Yes.
It's early in the morning for champagne, but why not?
Good friendship.
Good friendship. Somebody going to pick these up? I don't like to leave checks signed lying around.
I think we should take care of this. Valuable.
The Secretary, good morning and welcome. Thank you. Welcome. Yes, sir.